Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? We have a brand new deck guide for you guys today. We're going to be doing a Werewolf by Night Hydra Stomper list that I had a lot of fun and success with, but let's go ahead and jump right into it. In today's video, we're actually using two of the brand new Series 4 and Series 5 cards that did just come out yesterday. We are using the Hydra Stomper. That is a 3-cost, 2-power card, ongoing +1 power for each time one of your cards moved this game. Each time, which means every single time that Werewolf by Night bounced around, as well as every single time Batroc also moved as well, which is in this list to go hand in hand with our Werewolf by Night, as well as we have Kate Bishop for the Grapple Arrow and the Iron Fist and Nico spells. Those are also 3 other additional moves you can use for your Batroc, which does get +2 power whenever this moves, and it follows the card that just moved. It happens once per turn, and you can kind of time this up in such a way where if you have it in the same lane as Werewolf, it's not until Werewolf moves to another lane, or if you have a card that's played in the same lane as Batroc, it's not until it moves to another lane. That's how Batroc will move in that case. But let's go ahead and jump right into the deck. Deck code will be down in the description below, then I'll break each card down individually. All right, and here is going to be the deck on screen. We have a bunch of 1-cost enablers. We have Falcon, of course, to bounce those back, Toxin to be able to bounce those cards back, and Beast to be able to bounce these cards back. So we have a lot of cards that can have repeated on-reveal abilities to be able to get your Werewolf as big as possible, which gives him more moves, which allows your Hydra Stomper to grow as well. So there's a bunch of just like different lines in this list. I haven't fine-tuned the exact, probably perfect list just yet, so this is maybe the like 3rd or 4th rendition of this list, and I think will continue to just get better and better over time as we get more of these cards that can enable this sort of thing. Whereas like Batroc felt really solid, but maybe you want to do like an Iceman or a different 1-drop instead for more Werewolf value. Whereas I like Batroc in this list, I might be saying his name wrong as well, just for the additional movements and additional power he adds to your board, as well as your Hydra Stomper value. But let's go ahead and jump right into why we have each card in this list individually. So first and foremost, we do have Silver Sable in this list. This is a good card that can get additional power each time it is played, as well as inflicting negative power to your opponent, since it steals 2 power from the top card in your opponent's deck. Yes, Luke Cage does help your opponent with the power that is stolen, but she still gets the +2 power as long as she doesn't hit a spell from Agamotto, of course, or a skill, whichever you like to say. But we have her because her ability can go off multiple times. It's an on-reveal that can proc Werewolf by Night. We also do have a Rocket Raccoon in this list. If Rocket is played on the same space as your opponent played a card, he gets +4 power, which makes Rocket Raccoon very viable to allow him to gradually just creep up in power, and is another on-reveal for your Werewolf. You have Batroc in here. Whenever a card moves, Batroc gets that +2 power, which is a move that also counts for your Hydra Stomper. Wherever Werewolf moves, the first location it moves to, if it's not the location where Batroc is at, is where Batroc will move as well as a card that might be getting hit from the Iron Fist, which whatever your card moves to is where Batroc moves himself. Or with Nico moving a card to the right, Batroc will then move with that card to the right as well. Or the Grapple Arrow pulling a card to another location, it'll move to wherever the Grapple Arrow pulled the card. But we have Iron Fist as another just move enabler, especially for your Hydra Stomper and your Batroc to be able to get value and kind of to alleviate some potential board space for you to be able to kind of have a bunch of cards to be able to fluctuate in a bunch of different spots. This has helped to kind of mitigate that. You also have Nico. Her spells are very impactful and can be repeated with the on-reveal. They won't be the same spell or repeated, of course, but she can use different spells in the game, which is really nice, whether it's turning a card into a demon, like you're turning your Falcon into a demon, your Beast into a demon, even a Toxin, some instances into a demon. Adding that power to Nico, destroying a card to draw more cards, changing locations, moving cards to the right, like I said, adding a copy of a card, adding a power to a card itself, doubling Nico's power. Like, the spells just really help. You kind of have different outs in a lot of these situations, which is really nice. You, of course, then also do have Toxin in this list. Toxin is a card that bounces cards back into your hand, so you can reproc those on-reveal abilities again. And he, of course, does get +2 power for each card he returns. You can also Beast your Toxin to be able to get Toxin to a larger power as well. You have Falcon to be able to return those 1-drops to your hand. And most you do have like a large variety of 1-drops. Yes, of course, this does return Batroc to your hand as well. But if you are potentially against a deck that might have Killmonger, it might save you from a Killmonger, or even like a Red Guardian in some situations too. You also do have Kate Bishop. Kate Bishop adds the arrows to your hand. The Acid Arrow, being an on-reveal, allows your Werewolf to go to that lane wherever the Acid Arrow went off, because the on-reveal did happen before it went to your opponent's side of the board. You also have the Basic Arrow, which is an on-reveal, and you do have the Grapple Arrow, which is an on-reveal and a move for Batroc, your Hydra Stomper. be able to mitigate board space. The Pim Arrow is the only one that isn't ongoing, so you do not get the on reveal there, but the Pim Arrow still is really good if you're able to fill your lanes at the end of the game. You do have Sage, which is another on reveal card, another just good card that can scale. You can play this out potentially early to be able to beast it and then play it out again later, to be able to get some extra value to scale vertically in case you don't have your Hydra Stomper or your Werewolf by Night. So this card works really well in that sense as well. Of course, it goes for each card that has different power in this lane, so you have the potential to get your Sage to 14 power if there are cards that 7 different cards, because it includes your side and your opponent's side of the board that has different power spread out through them. And then, of course, Hydra Stomper, it gets +1 for each card that is moved. So it works with your Batroc, it works with your Werewolf by Night, it works with, if you get the Grapple Arrow, it works with your Iron Fist, it works with your Nico if you get the spell to move to the right. So you do get a large variety there. This isn't a card that has to get crazy, crazy big, but if you do get your Werewolf out on curve and have your other bounce enablers, your Werewolf is going to get big and move a lot, which does make your Hydra Stomper big. And Werewolf by Night, of course, gets +2 power for each on reveal. So it moves to the location where the on reveal happened. It gets the +2 then. So if it does get moved, let's say you Iron Fist an on reveal card, it moves to the location where the card was Iron Fisted from to get the +2, not where it lands, where Batroc will go where that card lands opposed to where it started. So that's where that works. And then Beast, of course, bounces those cards back up into your hand, and their cost is reduced by 1 just for the next turn. So your 1 cost cards would cost 0, 2 cost 1, 3 cost 2, which allows you to kind of get these combos going more sporadically. But we do have gameplay from stream from yesterday. We are back to starting to stream Snap regularly. By the way, of course, regularly I say with an asterisk as well, what I'm able to stream, because of course, like I said, we did just have our son recently, so I should get back in a better group of things very soon. But when I am streaming, I will be starting off every stream with Snap and then transitioning to Rivals. But we are back to playing Snap. Freaking loving Snap right now. Glad Snap Packs from the game. Hopefully you guys had great luck with Snap Packs as well. But let's go ahead and jump right into the gameplay. And if you guys do enjoy the video, definitely feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys at the end of the video. I appreciate you, my friend. We have a really good start here. Really, really good start. Yeah, that is true. The sequencing, I have to like go through line by line. Ooh. Nico into Toxin's pretty good. Almost 2 freaking years, Foster. It's crazy. It is crazy. They got Valentina. I like our start here. If I can get another move enabler, or... Ooh. This actually is really good for us. Wait, this is actually kind of crazy. This is actually kind of crazy. Debris. Not the debris. Not the debris. I don't like, I mean, this location's really bad for us. But we can use Beast to be able to get in the middle, which will be pretty nice. I will go Toxin. Probably into some Beast. Beast on the Nico Silver Sable things is what I'm thinking. Cosmo. Quinjet. Yo, GG's flat. GG's. I mean, this is just that every time, right? Just every time it's this. Is this snappable? It might actually be snappable. I think it is snappable. I know Nico doesn't... I mean, I don't get the move necessarily I want here. Or actually, hold on. Oh, I don't... I'm not supposed to snap there. I don't snap there so I could get Stomper in the middle. But I think we're kind of cooking here. We're kind of cooking. Yeah, since Stomper's ongoing. Stomper is ongoing. This is really, really good. We're doing great, Splat. Doing absolutely fantastic. All right, so here's what we're gonna do here. I go Stomper. Stomper. Sable. Nico. We're gonna end. We have to end with Werewolf there in the middle. That's the thing. We'll go Rock, Sage, and then we'll end with Werewolf here, I think. I think that's the play. We could abandon left, or, I mean, like, this is going to be 1, 2, 3. So this is going to go up 7. This will be 7. This will be 15. We're going to end with Werewolf here on the left as well. This should just be good. Isan should be really good. We go Silver Sable middle into Rock. Sage right kind of goes crazy here. Yep, that's good. Which means Werewolf goes over into the Nico left. And then boom. Let's go. Just Werewolf things. We didn't get our Stomper crazy huge, but the Werewolf value is kind of nice. Kind of nice over here, you know? Like, Shirty Kitty is just, it's just good. It literally was just good. So, this is a nice start. Batroc on Batroc things. What do we want? We want Kate here. Toxin's not horrible. If I get another 1-drop, this will be a snap because I'll get the extra energy. Well, Scream. Scream is pretty rough. Can I get another 1-drop so I get extra energy here? Because that will be a snap. That's a... Oh my gosh, we do get Werewolf. Okay. We do get Werewolf. That is going to be Polaris, which hits my Silver Sable. And my Batroc moves over. Okay. I go Werewolf here. Red Guardian probably is a little tough here. I go Kate into Toxin here. Or let me go Kate Toxin. Or I'm going to go Kate and I'll go Toxin there. I don't know. Or is it just that? I'll have 6 cards in... I mean, yeah, I'll have 6 cards in hand. Craven, Sam... No, I think it is this. We have 7 cards in hand. Bad math. Bad math. Bad math. Okay. I go... I do this. That... We can kind of give there... If I go... This, that... This... That... I mean, they're going to have extra energy, so, like, that is going to be rough here. I played that a little too quickly. I probably should have still waited for stuff. Arrow hits Toxin. Okay. I go Grapple into Batroc, so Batroc gets huge. Into Basic... Which moves Werewolf over. I get Batroc value, and then I Sable. They have 2 cards in hand. Okay. I then go... I go Sage. If I could leave Werewolf there, they could Cannonball Werewolf. I'm trying to think value-wise. Is it ever this, that? It might be Stomper Sage here. I think it's Stomper. They Chi. They Spider-Man. Okay. Into Rocket and Groot. And we win tiebreaker. Cool. That works. That works for me. The Chi. We took a bullet for we were actually, we lose that, I think, with Werewolf being up. Yeah, we do lose that with Werewolf being up. But we'll take that. Worst week? Oh, man. No, you got it this time. We got Gregor over here. The GOAT? The Gregor GOAT? Am I playing Rocket out? I think he plays middle. The Rocket snipe middle. Surely. No! No, you hate to see it. Got Gregor. Strange Academy. Oh, this is interesting. I do get Sable. I'll probably go Werewolf things here. Werewolf will be really interesting. Yes, you get 50 daily tokens. You do get 50 daily tokens. Now, battle for 1 piece superiority? I don't know about that. Oh, wow, this is kind of crazy. We do have some stuff to mess around with here. Okay, he's immediately going to get Batroc value and shield value. This is probably a snappable for him. I think it's 50 daily. I don't think it's 50 every hour. 50 every reset would be interesting. Also, Johnny, how you doing, bro? You got Red Wing and Frigga in the same pack? Yo, that's a great pull. So Batroc moves over. Yeah, this is crazy for him. He's going to have like a really, really strong start. Polaris. Okay, I don't hate this necessarily. I go Batroc into Kate. So all of this moves over. Then I have Toxin B stuff, which will be cool. This is interesting. What's really cool as well is Batroc's... no, Batroc, I think I'd take the priority, so Batroc doesn't move over just yet. He'll move with his shield when Gregor takes his turn starts. I think that's the way this is going to work. But this should be pretty solid for us. How many can we get out of caches? You can get 3,000. Oh, no, collection caches, yeah, just 100. Yeah, sorry, 100. 3,000 is just where the key was. So I think he's playing the Scream rendition of this, which that's a pretty good snap by him. But, like, I have a nice setup here with, like, Beast and Toxin to mess around with here. Okay. So Batroc does move over. This would be really interesting. I get Batroc into Kate. So Werewolf moves over and Batroc moves over. They Scream into Spider-Man. Spider-Man moves my Rocket all the way over to the right. Okay. That's still not the worst for us. I go this, that, and that, I think, here. And then Werewolf and Batroc move. I'll have Stomper and Toxin to mess around with here. They get Batroc right. Craven, Stomper. Okay. This will be okay. Pim. Yo, what's going on, Timmy? How you doing, bro? Welcome in. Okay, which is honestly one of the cards I would prefer to kind of get hit here. And then if I can get Werewolf right, we get Batroc right. Okay. This is going to be really, really interesting. Okay. So if I do... So they get 30, 34 is the max. I mean, I guess... This is going to be interesting. So Batroc either moves off middle or it doesn't. Okay. I'm thinking... That is pretty huge, potentially. I do that... I do this, this, and that. And then just for power on the board, I'll go this, that, just in case. And then this, that. We should win right. And then we have Werewolf middle. This goes to... No, wait, this goes to 14. We'd win that by 1. F it, we ball. Luke Cage Silk. Oh, the Luke Cage Silk is so smart. That is so smart, actually. That is so smart. Wait, actually, no, wait, I win! Wait, do I win? I do win because of it. I do win because of the silk. Oh, let's freaking go! Because Werewolf moved middle. Yo. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's freaking clean. All right. We pulled the huge Batroc off right to force silk right. That was good. That was really, really good. Totally planned, right? Totally planned, right? So, yeah, the Batroc betrayal. But yeah, we also got 5,000 tokens in a bonus in my Series 4 pack. In my Series 4 pack, I actually got 5,000 collector's tokens when I opened for Batroc. So that was actually really sick. So I only had to pay technically for the Batroc and for Hydra Stomper, and I got the other two over there. Yeah, but yeah, that is true, Timmy. That is true. It is good to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. Also, I didn't say earlier, El Fuerte, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the kingdom. I appreciate you. Yeah. So with the new cards, Timmy, you know, like with Batroc, Fanfei, and with whatchamacallit, Topak, whatever her name is. Cancun. Yeah, too much Thanos, exactly. Too much Thanos. Blew up Ajax with 2099. Sheesh. We did also go over the data mines today on the Yap, if you did want to see the data mines, by the way, Justin. So, if you're curious about those, they are on the Yap. We went over all the new cards. We didn't go over the variants, but we did go over all the new cards. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very, very true. You did say down and not gone. Do get Sam Wilson value. This is very interesting, though, right? We'll play some rivals here later. Don't worry, Fly. How you doing, bro? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. We snap because we're getting all these cards back, and we're gonna get Sam Wilson. We get Batroc value. All of these cards are coming back. Should be really, really good. It does have a brand new meeting now, Fly. To explain. Yeah, start off the return. What do you mean? Oh, you mean like what we're doing here? Let me see. Spider-Man should have been nerfed harder? No, Spider-Man is not the issue. What the huh? Bro, what? They tried to hit my Batroc, bro. They tried to nuke my Batroc. You see that? Did you see that? They tried to move the shield over into an Electrifer Batroc. That's so rude. That is so rude, bro. I can't believe it. I cannot freaking believe it. That's crazy. That is crazy. Or, you know, guys, you want to see something really crazy? So, I can use this Nico spell as like, oh, is he going to turn off Cancun? Is he going to turn off Cancun? Or we can do it now, right? This forces them to probably retreat here. So I think it's this, that, that. I think it is that. Miss Marvel. I did that wrong, by the way, you guys. Fun fact. We did that wrong. I'm gonna do this into, I'll do that into that. So Werewolf moves over, and then do that and that. Yeah, but they were retreated anyways. We did that wrong, but for the record, we did that. Oh, we get Binks. We do have a Dahomey Beaks. Yeah, pop a parrot, bro. Pop a parrot. I think we go Batroc here. We give Binks the dap up. And then let's go. Yeah, if you have good aim. If you have good aim for sure. Let me see. What can we redo? Yeah, very similar to Mantis' headshot. But he does even more damage with a headshot reduction. 5, 6. We'll go to 7 here. We do get the we do have Stomper. We do have Toxin. I think this is potential. This is just really good for us here. We get Rocket. We have our arrows. They have Sam Wilson. I go this. this, and I snap. And then I get Sam Wilson turned into Falcon here. We have this. Yo, thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate you, King. I will catch you later, big dog. You have a great night's rest. A great night's rest, brother. Craven, Iron Fist. I'm gonna go Falcon, and then we'll be okay here. And then I will do... Let me grapple. I need to play grapple. I think I'll play grapple. This seems pretty good. I think I get the animation and then rock goes off. So I don't clog my entire hand here. That is my idea. Because we'll have Stomper, Toxin, and Sage to mess around with. And then we both have the max energy. Hey, Sam. Get the Batroc. Maybe I should have played something else instead. I go grapple. Red Guardian hits my demon. Not my demon. Not the demon. I'm going to do this into this, that, that, and that. Right. Oh, actually, hold on. If I do... I don't think they play... I think it is this, this, that, that. Doing really good, V-Dog. We've had a great day. We have had a great day. I think it's that instead. And then I have Stomper. I'm going to get... Batroc's still going to be okay. I'm going to have another grapple to mess around with. Okay. Oh, this is going to be cheeky. This is going to be a cheeky. Go this into that. Into Sage. Toxin. We duck priority as well. All right. So... I go... This is a werewolf angle here, guys. This... into... Because we're not going to get all the moves I want for Stomper here. So I think it's this. Into that. And then I'm going to do this into that. And then I'll play that there. I think that's the play. I'm giving up on left. So I wonder if it's... Actually, no. Let's give up on... I think we give up. We give up on... I think it's this. I think it's this. They Batroc, Dagger... Okay, and they move Dagger back. They get Batroc there. Move Red Guardian over. There's the Stomper. I go Werewolf into Rocket. into grapple on the Sage. And then that moves over, and then I have basic arrow. Cool, that was good. That was really close, though. Really, really close. But, all right. Because Red Guardian was first in lane, that's why Fan moved the Red Guardian over. But the dagger stuff's really cool. And then that, managing your board space and stuff, too. And, like, having Hydra Stomper or Werewolf as two of your potential lines. Werewolf, of course, helping your Hydra Stomper a lot. Hydra Stomper on Onslaught Citadel. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah, no. Bink's playing all the new cards in one deck is really sick. Really, really sick. Sauron. Does Sauron... What? So this will be a final turn Hydra Stomper from the looks of it here. This is going to be final turn Stompies. Final turn Stompies. I'm going to snap into this. That. Let's do this, that, and... Maybe I'll go Rocket here. Typhoid, Silver Sable. We move that over. We get that over as well. Acid Arrow. Big Werewolf into Rocket. Cool. And then I will go... I'm going to grapple here. And then I'm pretty much just going to go Sage Stomper. Pretty much it's just a Sage Stomper thing here. Ares. Cool. That works for me. And then it is... If I play Stomper here, by the way, Stomper into just Sage right, it moves these two cards. So Stomper's going to go to 11, or it's 7, so it'd be 14, and it'd be 9, 18. 18 wins here. Yeah, no, Sage does nothing right power-wise, but we have Batroc and Werewolf to be able to win right lane. This will be 11. It'll be 11. It'll be 9, so 18 plus 3 is 21. So this should just win, yeah. When I go for left and mid, because they can just win right here. I could Sage left potentially, but if they play just like Scar there, they win. With even like my Sage here. That's 24. They just play Scar here and a 1 card there, we lose. So like I just give left to the Ares and we just let Hydra Stomper do his thing. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys did stick around to the very end, let me know down below, which of the 4 new move cards did you manage to get? Did you get all 4? Are you waiting till we use your snap packs for next season? What are you guys doing with these snap packs? How do you feel about it? I know it's only been 1 day, and I know these on the cards have only been out for 1 day, but I think they're a lot of fun, and I'm actually glad that moves kind of getting a little bit broader now, opposed to just super pinpointed on what you can kind of do with it. But yeah, you guys have been absolutely fantastic. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until the next time, God bless. It's been Real and Tucker out.